Welcome to Video Creator. Imagine a world where the mighty Amazon River never dried up, keeping ancient secrets alive and breathing today. A high-tech cruise ship glides peacefully across the water until a massive shadow suddenly disrupts the calm surface from deep below. Emergency alarms trigger as sonar detects a giant shape. Glowing heat sensors pierce through the dark jungle, revealing a terrifying ancient predator. The legendary Titanoboa has returned from the shadows. Prepare yourself for an incredible journey into a completely alternate timeline of natural history. Every evolutionary step is dictated by climate changes. Long ago, the freezing ice age destroyed the massive swamps of our ancient times. But what if the timeline took a different path? Imagine a sudden warm current keeping the Amazon basin perfectly heated and humid. This anomaly maintains 34 degrees Celsius and high humidity constantly. The jungle expands endlessly, creating a modern super Amazon rainforest environment. In this alternate reality, the extinction knot is completely untied. The giant cold-blooded creatures never die out, they simply continue evolving. Titanoboa survives the test of time. It waits patiently in the warm waters, ready to reach a much higher level of perfection. For 60 million years, this massive snake adapts to the endless flooded forests. It becomes the ultimate apex predator of this realm. The super Amazon provides endless food and shelter. The water levels never drop, allowing giant aquatic monsters to thrive without any interruptions. Without the severe droughts of the past, the ecosystem supports creatures of unimaginable size. The food chain remains dominated by ancient giants. Fish grow to the size of modern boats. Turtles carry shells as large as cars, providing ample prey for the great snake. The constant tropical heat fuels their cold-blooded metabolism. They grow larger and stronger, dominating every corner of the vast river network. Through millions of years, the weak are filtered out. Only the most perfectly adapted monsters survive to rule the deep, muddy waters. This uninterrupted evolution creates a biological masterpiece. The giant snake sheds its heavy ancient form for a sleek and deadly modern design. The modern Titanoboa is no longer sluggish. It moves with terrifying grace, bending the river currents to its own absolute immense will. Its body stretches to 15 meters long. However, its overall structure is much lighter and stronger than its prehistoric ancestors ever were. Advanced carbon-based muscle fibers give it explosive power. It can strike faster than the human eye can track in the water. The scales of this creature are truly remarkable. They possess chameleon-like abilities, changing colors to match the surrounding murky river environment. From dark moss green to midnight black, the snake blends perfectly. It becomes an invisible ghost hunting in the deep, muddy waters. This perfect camouflage makes it the ultimate ambush predator. Even the most cautious animals cannot detect its presence until it is late. We zoom closely into its massive head. The sensory organs have evolved into highly sophisticated biological radars for hunting in the dark. Two large pit organs sit beside its nostrils. They glow like red laser scanners, detecting the slightest heat signatures from miles away. These thermal sensors can see through the thickest jungle foliage. No warm-blooded creature can hide from the queen of the swamp. It processes the heat maps instantly in its brain. The snake calculates the exact distance and size of its completely unaware prey. Scientists call this the absolute peak of legless evolution. A perfect killing machine designed by 60 million years of uninterrupted natural selection. To rule the modern super Amazon requires such advanced weaponry. The snake relies on stealth and precision rather than just brute force. It glides silently beneath the water surface. Its muscular body creates almost zero ripples, preserving the element of complete and utter surprise. The river is its absolute domain. Every creature living in these waters must constantly watch out for the invisible shadow of death. Even the mighty black caiman is not safe here. The giant crocodile swims cautiously, unaware of the massive threat lurking just below. Suddenly, the water erupts with terrifying violence. The Titanoboa strikes upward like a torpedo, wrapping its massive coils around the giant crocodile. There is no blood or tearing of flesh. The battle is purely mechanical, a deadly demonstration of extreme pressure and crushing power. Thick white bubbles rise to the violent surface. The snake tightens its grip, applying immense force that could easily crush armored vehicles. The sound of compressed water echoes through the river. A cinematic heartbeat rhythm plays as the giant crocodile struggles against the inevitable. In this reality, the modern anaconda never had a chance to evolve. The throne of the swamp belongs entirely to the Titanoboa. The immense pressure equals 3 heavy trucks pressing on a single point. The prey is quickly silenced in the dark river depths. This incredible mechanical force instantly stops the victim heart. The queen of the swamp claims another meal with brutal and absolute efficiency. With a massive supply of armored fish and giant crocodiles, the snake maintains a strict ecological balance within the West River system. It regulates the population of other large predators. This ensures that no single species can overpopulate and destroy the delicate jungle ecosystem. The super Amazon remains healthy and vibrant. The apex predator acts as the ultimate guardian of this incredibly rich and diverse environment. After a successful hunt, the snake rests quietly. It digests its massive meal slowly, absorbing every ounce of energy from the prey. Its dark scales absorb the faint sunlight filtering through the canopy. The giant creature recharges its cold-blooded body for future hunts. But how does humanity survive in such a dangerous world? The presence of these ancient monsters changes absolutely everything about modern civilization. Humans cannot simply destroy the forest with bulldozers and chainsaws. The river is heavily guarded by these terrifying and powerful ancient deities. Instead of destruction, we learned profound respect. Humanity found a way to coexist peacefully with the wild nature and its giant guardians. High-tech research stations are built high up in the ancient trees. They sit 50 meters above the dangerous and unpredictable ground. These elevated platforms keep the scientists perfectly safe. From here, they can observe the majestic creatures without interfering with their natural habitats. Researchers use advanced night vision cameras to track movements. They watch in awe as the giant snake slithers silently through the darkness. Technology is no longer used to conquer the wild. It is utilized to learn, observe, and protect the delicate balance of life. Human arrogance is replaced by deep reverence. We acknowledge our small place in a kingdom protected by nature for millions of years. The local communities worship the giant snake as a river spirit. They leave offerings and maintain a safe distance from the waters. This mutual respect ensures the survival of both species. The Amazon remains untouched, a pristine sanctuary for the greatest monsters on Earth. Education becomes the most powerful tool for survival. Children are taught from a young age how to read the subtle river signs. They exactly when to avoid the deep waters. The knowledge passed down through generations keeps the human population safe and thriving. Ecotourism replaces destructive logging and mining industries. People from all over the world travel here just to glimpse the legendary beast. Silent electric boats glide carefully through the designated safe zones. Tour guides use specialized sonar to show tourists the sleeping giants below. The economy thrives on preservation rather than extraction. The giant snake indirectly protects millions of acres of precious rainforest from human greed. It is a beautiful paradox of nature. The most terrifying predator becomes the ultimate savior of the entire South American jungle ecosystem. As night falls, the jungle chorus grows louder. The sounds of insects and birds create a symphony of wild and untamed life. The thermal cameras pick up a massive heat signature moving. The queen of the swamp is actively patrolling her vast aquatic territory. Her long body weaves gracefully between the submerged tree roots. She is the undisputed master of this complex underwater labyrinth of wood. Scientists record her fascinating behavior and movements. Every piece of data helps us understand the complex dynamics of this ancient biological marvel. They discover that these giant snakes are highly intelligent. They possess a complex social structure and communicate through low-frequency sound waves. These deep rumbles travel for miles underwater. They use them to claim territory and coordinate their movements during the heavy rainy seasons. The sheer scale of their existence is completely mind-blowing. It reminds us of the endless possibilities of life on our planet. If climate history had not shifted, this would be reality. A world where dinosaurs are gone, but giant reptiles still rule supreme. This alternate timeline forces us to rethink our own history. It highlights the fragile nature of extinction and the power of adaptation. The Amazon River flows endlessly, a lifeline for millions. In this reality, it remains wild, untamed, and perfectly preserved for future generations. The giant snake slowly dives deeper into the dark river. It leaves behind a calm surface reflecting the bright and beautiful moon. The camera slowly pans up towards the starry night sky. It focuses on the glowing stars of the famous ancient Hydra constellation. This cosmic serpent perfectly mirrors the earthly giant below, a powerful symbol of eternity, resilience, and the majestic forces of raw nature. The hypothesis of a never-ending Amazon opens our minds. It provides a fascinating perspective on the incredible power of continuous life. The legless kings might have vanished in our real timeline. However, their immortal spirit and protective message will always continue to exist. They represent the ultimate adaptation to a changing world. Their legacy teaches us to respect the immense power of our natural environment. That is exactly why this magnificent reptiles is our symbol. It connects the deep wild past with the future of our planet. We must learn from these incredible hypothetical scenarios. They inspire us to protect the real ecosystems that are currently facing massive threats. Our real Amazon rainforest needs our urgent help today. We must become the guardians that the giant snake represents in this story. By preserving nature, we ensure our own future survival. The balance of life on Earth depends entirely on our conscious daily actions. Imagine the wonders we could save if we tried harder. The world is full of amazing creatures that deserve our absolute protection. Every species plays a vital role in the grand design. From the smallest insect to the largest predator, all life is connected. Let this journey into an alternate past ignite your passion. Become a defender of the natural world and its incredibly diverse inhabitants. The mysteries of evolution are vast and deeply inspiring. There is always more to learn, more to discover, and more to protect. Join us as we continue to explore these fascinating ideas. We will uncover more secrets and alternate histories in our upcoming episodes. Prepare yourself for our next thrilling adventure into the unknown. We will ask more bold questions about the history of our Earth. What if a massive asteroid swapped its collision location entirely? The consequences for planetary life would be absolutely shocking and completely unpredictable. Hit the subscribe button right now to stay fully updated. You do not want to miss the next incredible episode we release. A giant subscribe icon appears clearly on the dark screen. The ancient snake logo glows brightly one last time in the background. Thank you for watching this amazing journey through alternate history. We hope you enjoyed exploring the terrifying yet beautiful modern Super Amazon. This has been a special presentation by Video Creator Channel. Stay curious, respect the wild nature,